Welcome to the ESL website, an innovation platform dedicated to enhance English language proficiency among Form 5 students through engaging listening and speaking tasks focused on the environment. Our website is designed to align with the KSSM Curriculum Standards Sekolah Menengah or CEFR Common European Framework of Reference for Language Curriculum, providing students with meaningful learning experience that reflect the application of 21st century strategic and skills. This website consists of two sets of listening and speaking activities for each proficiency level, beginning, intermediate, and advanced.
So for the first listening activity for beginner level, which is activity 1, listening to a conversation, where the audio will be played twice, and then student will choose the correct answer based on the audio, and then based on this activity, the content standard is student will listen to a conversation, and then the learning standard is student are able to understand the main idea in the conversation. And for the learning outcome, students will understand independently the main ideas in a conversation. So for the intermediate level, which is comparing environmental awareness campaign. So in this activity, where the audio will be played twice, and then the students will write down similarities and differences between campaign, and in the last, they will share their findings. So for the content standard for this activity is student will listen to recordings of two different campaigns. For the learning standard, is students are able to understand and differentiate the context in the campaign. And last, for the learning outcome, students will be able to critically evaluate differences through audio. So for the last activity, which is for advanced level, summarizing nature short story. In this part, students will concentrate on the short story recording, and then they will summarize based on the short story. Then they will share their summaries. So for the content standard, students will concentrate on the short story recording. For the learning standard, students are able to understand specific details when listening to the short story, and then for the learning outcome, students will be able to summarize and analyze the short story. That's all from me.
So for the second set of listening activity is the first one is for beginner level activity, which is the weather forecast audio clip, which the teacher will be playing an audio clip for a weather forecast around 1 to 2 minutes for beginner learners, and then pause the audio after each sentence to allow students to process what they heard, and the teachers need to encourage students to focus on recognizing basic weather vocabulary such as sunny, cloudy, rainy, etc. So after listening to the entire clip, the teacher asked the student to repeat what they heard or describe the weather condition mentioned. So at the end of the activities, the teacher can provide a simple worksheet with pictures of different weather conditions and ask students to match the pictures with the corresponding vocabulary words. So the next activity is for intermediate level, which is called news report listening, which the teacher will be playing audio clip for around 3 to 5 minutes on a general interest topic such as health or technologies. So the material needed in this is note-taking worksheet and also a comprehension questions. So the task given to the student is we need to instruct students to take notes on key point while listening to the audio, such as who, what, where, and why the news happened. So at the end of the activities, we provide students with a worksheet with questions about the content of the news report. Student answer questions, for example, like what is the main event, who is involved in the news, and what are the key details. So we can ask the student to write a brief summary of the news report that they heard during the audio clips. Yeah. So the last one is for advanced level, which is environmental conversations. So for advanced learner, we play a clips for 7 to 10 minutes because it has a complex environmental issue, for example, like the climate change policy, renewable energy innovations, and it has advanced comprehension question worksheets. So at the end of the activity itself, we can ask the student to give their opinion on what they learned during the audio clip listening, and we encourage them to incorporate their analysis, their personal viewpoints, and any additional research they may have conducted throughout the audio listening clips. That's all from listening. Thank you.
My name is Darvika. I'm from MMC Sungai Petani. Today I would like to talk about speaking activity. Beginner level activity 1 will be the environmental picture description. By the end of the activity, student will be able to describe environmental picture accurately using vocabulary. Secondly, intermediate level for activity 2 will be environmental solution group discussion. By the end of the activity, students will be able to contribute to a group discussion about environmental solution and propose capable ideas. Additionally, advanced level for activity 3 will be environmental debate. By the end of the activity, students will be able to participate in a structured debate on controversial environmental topic. That's all from me.
So for the next activity for speaking, for beginner level is charade, where students will be acting out basic environmental issue based on their understanding. And by the end of this activity, students will have the opportunity to widen their knowledge about environmental issue. So for this activity to be done, they have to be split into teams of all groups, and then each group will take turns acting out the environmental theme, words or phrases. And then each player from a team takes turn into acting out a word or phrase related to the environment while their team tries to get the answer. Then lastly, they will be given award points to teams for correctly guessed terms within the time limit. Moving on to the second activity for intermediate level. So for this activity, students have to always be alert and think quickly to continue the phrase and make sure to follow the theme. And by the end of this activity will help to improve students' fluency, creativity, and collaboration among students while practicing grammar structures and vocabulary. So the procedure for this activity is, first one is divide the class into small groups of 3 to 6 students. And then each team is given a paper containing unfinished poem related to the environment. Then teams have 3 minutes to come up with rhyming phrases for each of their poems and incorporate using correct grammar. Lastly, set a time limit of 30 seconds for each team to present their rhymes and sentences. Lastly, for the speaking activity for advanced level is create an Earth Day poster with a short presentation. For this activity, students will create a poster about Earth Day using the material provided and present the poster to the class. By the end of this activity, students will get to engage in academic endeavor that encompass enhanced communication skills, increase confidence in presenting findings, collaboration experiences, and feedback incorporation. So this activity will be done by splitting students into small groups of 3 or 4 and create a poster about Earth Day with material provided such as poster board and marker. And after they have finished their poster, they will need to present it to the class. That is all from me. Thank you.
So for the recommended strategies for teaching listening and speaking skills in the 21st century ESL classroom, first, by enhancing speaking skills involves a blend of innovative and interactive strategies. This included communication, communication language teaching and task-based language teaching that emphasizes real-life interaction and meaningful tasks like role plays and group discussion, promoting fluency and practical language. Secondly, by integrating technology in the classroom. Incorporating technology through apps, online platforms, and virtual reality provides engaging ways to practice speaking. This also to maximize interaction inside the classroom by having students learn content at home and engage in class activities. For the last one is project-based learning, where it, it is a blended learning combined traditional and online methods to foster critical thinking and flexible practice. That is all from.
For the conclusion, this website offers a comprehensive and engaging platform for Form 5 students to develop their English language skills, which exploring critical environmental issues through a variety of listening and speaking tasks centered around the theme of the environment. Students have the opportunity to apply 21st century strategic and skills in a meaningful context. That's all from me. Thank you.